Welcome to section 5 of Unit 2. We are going to talk about handling stress. And by the time we go through this session, we hope you will be in the position to describe what stress is and how it is felt. Examine ways to manage stress, and lastly, describe how stress can be helpful. What is stress? It is a change that brings about physiological reaction in an individual. It is the body's response to circumstances around an individual. And such circumstances can be exciting, stimulating, frightening, bewildering, delighting, annoying, endangering. You can add other words, and thrilling. Normally, stress causes physical, mental, emotional strain or tension, and many everyday situations can cause stress. Even your normal work, crowd, noise, traffic jams, poor working conditions, waiting in lines, strained relationships, all these can lead to stress. Depending on individual and how the person is really affected by stress. Both pleasant and unpleasant conditions can cause stress. Sometimes people go through stress when they are so happy or something good is happening in their marriage. Some too go through stress when there are challenges in the family, like issues of marriage, divorce, even moving from one community to another, resettling. They all come with what? With stress. The amount of stress a person feels is partly determined by the individual's personality. Remember, we said that the way we respond to situations are quite different. So depending on your personality and how you respond to certain issues will determine the amount of stress that you will experience. Some people seek out change while others avoid it as long as possible. Meaning those who seek change might be okay when it comes. Others that based on their personality they don't want change. It comes as a shock and it will lead to what? Stress. How do we then manage this stress? You can learn a lot of techniques that will help you cope with some of these pressures in our daily lives. And we call them stress management. Stress management. And so in stress management, the first step is managing stress is what? For you to know yourself. Understanding the self is the first step. People have to come to know how much stress is enough. So if you understand your strengths and your weaknesses and your reaction towards situations, then you know how to handle yourself and the kind of behavior that you have to put up. And then taking care of yourself is the next step. You need to take very good care of yourself, your fitness, your health. You need to take very good care of it. And another technique is good time management. If you don't manage your time well, you always experience stress. So if you are able to manage your time and you are able to perform your tasks accordingly, then you will be able to manage it. And then you have to set your priorities right, knowing what to do at what time, and with all the many activities, which one should come first. You need to set your priorities right. It is surprising to hear that it is not every stress that is bad. True or false? There are some stress that are good. There are good sides of stress. While too much is harmful, some stresses are necessary. You need some level of anxiety which comes out of stress in order to perform an activity. So some stress are very good because it can spur you on getting things done. When you are stressed out because you want certain things to be done, then it motivates you to put much effort into it for that thing to be done. When it happens this way, then we are saying that stress is very good. Stresses that put less resourceful families in disorganization are alcoholism, drug addiction, infidelity, chronic money problems. These are some of the stresses that put people in stressful situations, which as a family we need to work towards it. Stress is the body's response to demands being put on. 8, if we want to end the session. And stress can motivate some people towards actions far above their normal levels of accomplishment. Stress is not destructive all the time. Sometimes it is constructive. Some stress is stimulus for family action and good goal attainment. However, family stress, if uncontrolled, may lead to disorganization and consequent disintegration of the family. Sometimes people go through stress, and sometimes the kind of behavior they put up affect the entire family. Thank you very much for listening.